the next thing we're going to look at here is I have a set of heights. Okay, they're very accurate heights. And because they're heights, they're talking about a measurement value, which is numerical continuous. All right, it is continuous because there are decimals involved. Now, for me to draw a stem and leaf would be quite difficult. All right, there's a lot of things I need to take into consideration with this. So the normal thing for you to do right now would be to draw a histogram. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my bins first, and my bins are what my columns are going to represent. Now, there's no point me doing a column for every single value here because it will be here forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to set up a range. All right. So it will be 170 to 179.9, 180 to 189, 190 to 199, and that should get all my data values in here. So now I'm looking at 175. 175, I'm going to put in there. 182 in there, dealt with that, dealt with that. 168, I didn't make my bin small enough. So I'm just going to add another one in here on top. 160 to 169, and that's fine. All right. Up there like that. I'm going to change this one just for the sake of it. All right. 168.5, I've dealt with that. 172.2 goes in there. 183.5, 192, and 182.5. All right, so now I've got my tally, got my total, and we're looking like this. From here, you will now set up your axes once again. But with this, on your x-axis here, you will only have numbers. And these numbers are going to represent whatever the biggest number in that bin is. All right? So this one's going to be 169, 179, 189, last one, 199. So they are my heights. All right? And this is going to be my frequency. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 1. So I need to make sure my frequency is high enough to go 3, 2, 1. Set there like that. Okay. Now from here, histogram has no gaps. So I have 1 at 160 to 169. So drawing straight across there, colouring that in. 170 to 179 is in this bank here, or this bin here. And I have 2. So go there. 180 to 189, I have 3. So it goes all the way out to there, 3, and in, and 190 to 199, back down to 1. Okay? Now from here, what I can ask you then is you can describe the shape. All right? Or skew. All right? My shape or skew. If I put a pen here, all right, that's pretty symmetrical, all right? There is a pretty similar amount of values above and below that shape. It's pretty symmetrical. The way you can remember this is if my graph looked like that, or my graph looked like that, all right? So there's my x-axis, there's my 0, and my 0, all right? And my data seems to be falling in a certain way, okay? That is a negative skew, and that is a positive skew. And I would call this symmetrical, all right? The other thing that you will need to find is if I asked you to find the median, okay? So when data is like this, all right, if it is symmetrical and you're asked to use the center, all right, symmetrical equals median, skewed equals mean. All right, so for this, I'll need to find my middle number. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers, which means that my median is going to be my 4th number. when we go through our data, my median is going to be my fourth number. 1 in this column, 2 here, 3 here. So 1 and 2 is 3, which means my number is going to lie in this bin here. All right, my median is now not a value anymore. It's just, instead it is a range. So my median lies in this bin somewhere. So my median is between 180 and 189. All right, so my median doesn't have a value anymore. My median would be anywhere between 180 to 189. It is now in a range. All right.